Before you judge this story, wait. Because what you're about to see isn't just another moment, it's a decision that changed everything. One choice, one sentence, and one truth that no one saw coming. Stay till the end, because this story might completely change the way you see people forever. The grand marble floors of the mansion gleamed under the golden chandeliers, reflecting a life of unimaginable luxury. Every corner of the estate whispered wealth, priceless art, velvet curtains, and silence that only money could afford. But in the background of this perfection moved someone no one noticed, Maria. She worked quietly, her hands rough from years of cleaning what others never dirtied themselves. Every morning before sunrise, she would arrive at the mansion, her small daughter walking beside her, holding her hand tightly. Her daughter Lily was different. Unlike the other children in the city who demanded toys and attention, Lily observed everything in silence. Her big eyes absorbed the world, the polished tables, the untouched food, the loneliness hidden behind luxury. The mansion belonged to Victor Hale, a billionaire known for his sharp mind and even sharper personality. He had built his empire from nothing, but somewhere along the way, he had lost something far more valuable. He trusted numbers, not people. One evening, during a high-profile dinner party, something unusual happened. Lily wandered into the grand hall. The guests, dressed in diamonds and silk, paused, their conversations freezing as they noticed the small girl standing barefoot on the marble floor. "Whose child is this?" someone whispered. Maria rushed in, her face pale with fear. "I'm so sorry, sir," she said quickly to Victor. "She didn't mean to—" Victor raised a hand. But instead of anger, something else flickered across his face. Curiosity. He crouched slightly, looking at Lily. "You don't seem afraid," he said. Lily tilted her head. "Why should I be?" The room fell silent. Victor almost smiled. "Interesting," he said. "Most people are." That night, something unusual lingered in his mind. The girl who wasn't afraid of him. The next day, Victor did something completely unexpected. He called Maria into his office. She stood nervously, her hands trembling. "Sir, did we do something wrong?" Victor shook his head. "No, in fact, I want to do something right." He leaned back in his chair. "Your daughter, she's different. I've seen thousands of people, but none like her." Maria didn't know what to say. Victor continued. "I've decided to grant her 3 wishes." Maria's eyes widened in shock. "Sir, we don't need charity." "This isn't charity," Victor interrupted calmly. "It's curiosity." That evening, Lily was brought into his office. She stood in front of him, calm as ever. Victor folded his hands. "You have 3 wishes," he said. "Anything you want. Money, toys, a house, anything." Most children would have screamed with excitement, but Lily didn't. Instead, she thought carefully. Then she spoke. "For my first wish," Victor leaned forward slightly, "I want you to have dinner with my mother." The room went completely still. Victor blinked. "I beg your pardon?" Lily didn't hesitate. "You eat alone every night," she said softly. "And my mother always eats alone, too. So, I want you both to eat together." Victor was speechless. Of all the things she could have asked for, wealth, luxury, opportunity, she asked for company. For a moment, he didn't know how to respond. No one had ever spoken to him like that. No one had ever seen him like that. Maria was horrified. "Lily, that's inappropriate." "No," Victor said quietly. He stood up. "No, that's granted." That night, something strange happened in the mansion. For the first time in years, Victor Hale did not dine alone. The table was simple. No guests, no business partners. Just him, Maria, and Lily. At first, it was awkward. Victor didn't know how to talk without negotiating something. Maria didn't know how to sit without feeling out of place. But Lily? She laughed. She asked questions. She made them both feel human. And for the first time in a very long time, Victor smiled. Days passed, but something inside Victor had shifted. He began noticing things he had ignored for years. The silence of his mansion, the emptiness behind success, the loneliness he had buried under power. And it all started with one small wish. Soon he called Lily again. "You still have 2 wishes left," he reminded her. Lily nodded. "For my second wish," Victor prepared himself. "I want my mother